Miranda says, Puffy's sexy. You got to risk it to get that biscuit.
Absolutely.
All right, Miranda.
That's right.
She know what it is. Take her advice.
You got to risk it.
Yeah, you got to. You got to take your shots. You got to take your shots. Yeah. Which is also kind of tied to what we were talking about earlier, which was like, you know, following your passion, taking your shot. Do we have any shooters in the house tonight? Who are those people who like to pursue their passions? But one of the things we were talking about was what stops you, right? Like, what's one of the things? What is your what was that thing that was on Batman's waist? It was like a.
It was just a rope. It was just a rope.
Yeah,
he was trying to get out of the hole, and he needed to jump from one ledge to the other, and he had a tether on him, in case he didn't make it. Yeah. And the trick was he had to take it off, and then he could make the jump.
Which is funny. Like, why didn't the guy just straight up say that? Like, he went through this whole little story, this cryptic, like 3-layered story. He could have just said, "Man, I've never seen anyone make it with the rope, dude. I've never seen anyone do it." That was it. That's all I had to do. That's it. Batman would have knew instantly. Like, I gotta jump without the rope.
That's what happened.
No, it's better if you solve it yourself. You know all the answers to the test, to the final test, right?
That's true.
As you're being handed the test, the teacher tells you, hey, this one's A, this one's C. You know,
the teacher. We cut to a classroom. Mr. Amici, why'd you give me this test? You know all the answers on the test. You saw me struggling. You didn't say anything. I was struggling there for 30 minutes on this test, and you didn't tell me nothing.
Well, yeah, we test you to see if you know if you've absorbed the knowledge. That's the whole reason for a test.
But shouldn't you be helping me? You're the teacher.
Yes.
You should help me. If you know the answers, you should help me with the answers on the test. It's like if you saw a person with a bunch of boxes trying to get in the door, you would open the door for them, right?
I can't with it.
What?
I'll stand back and let them figure it out on their own. That's the way I work. I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's not what my mom told me to do. They said if you see someone struggling, you go and you help them. Are you saying you don't help anyone?
No, then how do they get any better at things, If I buy too many groceries and I'm walking home and they're really heavy and someone comes and carries them for me every time, how would I learn to buy less groceries?
We cut to Antoine at home. And he said, what?
He said, how would he learn to buy less groceries?
I don't know. Go just tie your shoes. I'm tired of looking at them untied. How do we, if you just groceries, what kind? Oh, you having trouble tying it? Let me just tie your shoes.
No.
Let me do them.
No. Let go.
What?
Mr. Amici said that I have to do it by myself, or else I'll never learn how to tie them. If you always tie my shoes, how can I ever learn how to tie my own shoes, Mom?
Mr. Amici is from some school of hard knocks that I don't want you going to, okay? If it's not something that you can do easily, if it's not a talent that you have, that's what I'm here for. I'm going to do it for you. And you just concentrate on the things you can do. I just can't let a person struggle and not jump in and help them. And you should expect that from everybody too.
I don't know. Maybe you should go talk to Mr. Amici, because I'm really confused as who I should follow.
Hold on one second. Let me comb your hair. You're having such trouble combing it right, Antoine.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to do it. I never learned. You've always done it for me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me take your shirt off. Yeah, you need to change, get ready for your bath.
All I'm saying is the two authority figures in my life are telling me conflicting advice, and I'm a little confused. Should I listen to Mr. Amici, or should I not even go back to class?
No, you stay here. I'll go to that school, and I'll talk to Mr. Amici. First, I'll talk to your principal, because he already knows what my expectations are. But then I'll talk to that teacher, and we're going to get to the bottom of this. You don't struggle. That's not what adults are here for, not for kids to struggle. We cut to the school the next day. So, Principal Miles.
Yes.
Oh, is your belt? Hold on. It looks like you are trying to adjust your belt there. A little bit.
Yeah, I like to rock back and forth right before I start my statements.
Okay, fine.
Gives me more air in the diaphragm.
Okay. But anyway, I'm here to talk to you because your new teacher, Mr. Amici, is teaching something that's opposite of what I'm trying to engender in my son.
As she's talking, she's like cleaning up his office and picking up things and putting them in order.
I don't want my son to struggle. I don't want anyone to struggle. Okay. If I see someone struggling, I zoom in to help. And that's how human beings should be. That's the only way we're going to make peace on earth and get along with everyone. Oh, wow. You probably can't even do these reports here. I see you got this Excel spreadsheet. Move back. Let me start working on that for you.
Well, I mean, you don't have to. I thought we were having a meeting.
We are having a meeting, but I see that you look a little confused about what's going on. You got a couple of blank spots here. I'll just jump right in and fill it out for you. Just got that. Okay. Now, yes. So when people are struggling, they need help. I don't want this teacher letting my son struggle. If he's having trouble on a test, the teacher should just go in there and give him the answers.
I think we totally disagree on our methods of education, ma'am. You see, I employed this new teacher because we surveyed all of the boys in our school, and we found out in that survey that they weren't taking care of anything. Their parents were. Matter of fact, their mothers were. And that our little girls were light years more advanced than our little boys in our school. Our little girls are out building rockets, playing football, doing all of those things. And you know why? It's because we make the girls do everything themselves. We don't give them any excuses.
My gosh.
We tell them their lives are going to be hard from the jump, and they just accept it and they work hard. But our boys, we found the opposite. So I think you should do is you should take little Antoine home, who's not little anymore, man. And you should take him in the backyard and tell him to figure out how to get inside the house. And if he can get inside the house, he's welcome back here at my school. Is that all, ma'am? Can I move on to my next meeting? High
you
school
look confused.
recipe.
Okay. So I was just looking at your schedule here, your planner on the desk. Yeah, you do have a high school meeting. You look like you were struggling with where you were going. That's fine. I'll take Antoine home. And let me just tell you this. You should make those girls help those boys at school. How dare they let those boys struggle and not help them out?
No,
man. Scene. How dare they?
How